the birth of a Nazarite. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hand of the Philistines 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman, and said unto her,
Behold, now thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing, for lo, thou shalt conceive, and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines.
The woman told her husband, and he entreated the Lord to send the angel again. The angel returned and repeated the command to raise the child as a Nazarite. And in time the woman bare a son, and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan, Samson's feats and marriage. Samson went down to Timnath, and saw a Philistine woman, and desired her to wife. Though his parents objected, it was of the Lord, for he sought an occasion against the Philistines. As Samson went to Timnath, a young lion roared against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent the lion as he would have rent a kid, though he had nothing in his hand. Later, he found a swarm of bees and honey in the carcass of the lion, and he ate thereof. At the marriage feast, Samson posed a riddle.
Out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness.
But the Philistines, through deceit and the pleading of his wife, solved the riddle. In anger, Samson slew 30 men of Ashkelon to pay the wager. When he returned, his wife had been given to another man, Samson and the Philistines. In revenge, Samson caught 300 foxes, tied their tails together with firebrands, and let them loose in the Philistines' corn, destroying their crops. The Philistines retaliated by burning his wife and her father with fire. Then Samson smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter. The Philistines came to Judah to seize Samson. The men of Judah bound him and brought him to them. But when he came to Lehi, the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he broke his bands like flax. He found a new jawbone of an ass, and with it slew 1,000 men. And he said,
With the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men.
Samson and Delilah later, Samson loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. The Philistine lords came to her and offered silver to find the secret of his strength. 3 times she asked Samson, and 3 times he gave her false answers. But she pressed him daily with her words, so that his soul was vexed unto death. At last he told her all his heart.
There hath not come a razor upon mine head, for I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me.
Delilah made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man to shave off the 7 locks of his head. And his strength went from him. The Philistines took him, put out his eyes, and bound him with fetters of brass. He did grind in the prison house, but the hair of his head began to grow again. Samson's final act. The Philistines gathered to offer a great sacrifice to Dagon their god, saying,
Our God has delivered into our hands Samson, our enemy.
They called for Samson to make sport before them. And Samson said unto the lad that led him by the hand,
Suffer me that I may feel the pillars whereupon the house standeth.
And Samson called unto the Lord,
O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me. I pray thee only this once, O God, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes.
And Samson took hold of the 2 middle pillars, and bowed himself with all his might. And the house fell upon the lords and upon all the people. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than they which he slew in his life. Then his brethren and all the house of his father came down, took him, and buried him between Zorah and Eshtaol in the burying place of Manoah his father. And he judged Israel 20 years.
Yeah, I'm a real man. To a real man. I wake up early, burn before the sun. A real man knows that the work's never done. Stand tall, head high, don't respect in my stride. I don't chase the hype, I let the truth be my guide. Never fold under pressure, I was built to withstand. A real man's legacy is what he leaves in the land. Don't need to flex, I keep it humble and wise. A real man's strength is in the love that he provides. Real man, stand up, take control, with honor in your heart and fire in your soul. Respect the path, never stray from the plan. That's the way to live life as a real man. Real man, stand up, take control, with honor in your heart and fire in your soul. Respect the path, never stray from the plan. That's the way to live life as a real man. I don't break my word, it's solid like gold. In a world full of lies, the truth's getting sold. I lift my brothers up, never tear them down. Real men build, we don't play the clowns.